Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of Day by Day with your girl Jay. And I cannot let the day end without talking about these things that I heard on the television this week. Oh my god. I was like, I cannot wait to share with my friends what is going on. So, number one, the first one I heard about was this girl named Heather Mack. Okay, number one. Heather Mack kills her mother on vacation now. So here's the thing. The mom and this girl had a bad relationship. The mom is like, well, the mom is wealthy. So the mom is like, okay, why don't we go on a vacation, get some little girl time, me and you, we do our thing or whatever. So they hit the beach or some vacation. In my mind, they hit the beach. And the girl, instead of like trying to rebuild her relationship with her mother, she brings her boyfriend along the trip, right? Now, she uses her mom's credit card to buy the dude the plane ticket. So the mom finds out, and of course she freaks out, like, girl, what is wrong with you? I'm trying to rebuild our relationship, and you bring your boyfriend along. So this is all I heard was that the mother ends up dead. First they blame the boyfriend, then the girl gets on Facebook, boo, and makes a confession on Facebook Live. This is why I keep telling people, this is why you need to stay off of Facebook Live. Everybody won't meant to be on Facebook Live. Some people need that moment to recollect. They need to be able to watch the video, think about it, and then decide whether they're going to post it or not. Some people don't need to live in that live moment. They don't need to live in it. And Heather Mack was one of them because then, boo, once she came to that confession, I don't know if they told her how Facebook Live works, boo, but once you've admitted it, it's gone. It's out there. So then she wants to renege, but she's not allowed to clearly because people are like, she said she killed her mother. Not only that, she stood to inherit like $1 million life insurance on her mother, and she says in the video just because she killed her does not disentitle her to the inheritance. Girl, who is your lawyer? Who is your lawyer? Seriously. Who is your support group, ma'am? Clearly, somebody is not supporting you correctly, right? But I just can't imagine, like, this is why I am so iffy about having kids because you give all to these children and then she go, girl, the other thing was she stuffed her mother in a suitcase. Her and her boyfriend stuffed the mother into a suitcase, girl. A suitcase. Heather Mack, all I'm gonna say to you, baby, is God bless you, and hopefully you will get some guidance, and the truth will come out. And regardless of what it is, that you would seek some help and some guidance because that's not cute. You stuffing your mother in a suitcase, girl. Come on, that's not cute. The other thing that I saw on the same day was about the Palin family. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but apparently the son, Track Palin, or Trek Palin, I believe it's Track, but either or, from they're saying that his baby mama is saying that she has been abused by this guy. And when she reached out to Sarah Palin on the phone call, apparently, that she's not interested. She doesn't want to be bothered with it because it's going to tarnish her name in the media. Girl, I didn't believe it until I saw the clip of Palin getting up there and saying that her son was suffering from PTS syndrome. Is it what is it? Girl, I don't even know what it's called. Post traumatic stress syndrome. PTS. Okay? And this was the reason why he was abusing his girl. Come on. She tried to equate the troops going overseas and then come back with PTS to why her son is beating her grandson's mother up. It's because he went to war? Okay. But like the baby mother said, but what about before he went to war? He was still doing it. And all that Sarah says is that she will talk to you later about it. I can't talk to you right now, which is what the phone call was saying. But here's my other thing. This is why people have to be careful with getting into relationships with people who are in power. You have to understand that these people have already decided that wealth and fame and political status or whatever they have chosen to be their goal, they have already decided that this is worth dying for, right? Because it's certain levels to this, as everyone says. So some people are at that point where they're like, I'm ready to die for it. And die could be metaphorically, it doesn't have to be realistic, but or be literal. Die for it can be, I'm ready to put my family on the line, I'm ready to put whatever on the line to make sure I reach where I need to go. And once people have done that, they don't care about you as a person. You're just a rock to get over that pond. So however they have to treat you, whether it's good or not, good or bad, people can be your friend and still not like you. You know what I mean? Or still not have don't even have an interest in you irregardless. Like you're just a means to an end for them to get to another place. And unfortunately in this Palin situation, girl, Sarah Palin has already decided that this is her. She's in it for the long run. She's willing to die for her. And basically she told Boo, girl, turn the other cheek. You ain't got another one? You know, it's really what she told her. And she was like, maybe you need to put less pepper in his soup. Was her advice. Basically saying that this is your fault. Figure out how to handle it. Now, the girl is saying that, Sarah Palin or none of them want to have anything to do with her or the grandson. And they even played a video clip of this dude talking to her on the phone, calling her all types of bees and all types of words and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. It's not a race thing, like white, black, Puerto Rican, any type. We all deal with problems in our lives, and we should unite ourselves through that as women, as people, as human beings, as men, as whatever. Everybody unite and let's stop reliving what we have been taught and start living what we know, what we see. That is something that I really believe that we should move into, this is the last day and then I'm going to go. I happen to live in the DMV, and I don't know about any other cities, but our traffic here is unbelievable, okay? It is to the point where they have created a show called DC Road Rage. When I heard it, I was so happy because literally DC, this traffic would turn a priest into a cussing man. And I'm sure of it. I have literally been in traffic and blacked out and felt like I could literally drive over top of all these people and be totally fine with it, go home and cook a steak dinner and say a prayer and go to sleep. Because it's like, if it's not the people, it's the construction workers. It's them closing off roads. One day, I promise you, I was driving, they had the cones up, I rode past, there were no workers, nobody was out there, wasn't no detour sign, no nothing. I'm like, why do you have this whole lane closed? I asked them one time, sir, what are y'all doing? When will you be finished? He said he don't know. What are y'all doing? Whose job is this? Who is sitting behind a desk and reaping the benefits of a paycheck for planning this type of road work out here? If you are going to do construction work, my friend, please bring some improvement to the city. Don't just close down lanes and have people having to go 65,000 ways to try to get to work. And you know I'm going to work and you know I'm late. You already know it. So why do you got to be in my way? Then once you get past them, you got the slow people. And God knows I love my elderly, but at some point, hang it up. You got to hang them license up, boo. You just can't keep driving all your life because you are in the middle of a lane and it's supposed to be 55 miles and you are going 30. You cannot hold me accountable for what I'm saying in my car because I'm saying some unholy things. I am. And I'm really, really coming for you in my car because I don't get it. And this is my slogan all the way to work. Why I don't get it. Why I don't get it. Who is driving? Who is teaching you how to drive? Seriously. So, with that said, my advice to anybody that's in the DMV area, girl, get you a good playlist. Leave 55 minutes before you have to go to work because, girl, if you are like everybody else in the world and you are trying to beat that time, you are going to get caught every time, girl. I promise you, you're going to get caught. I promise you're going to get caught. And so I keep wishing my wishes to you guys. If you find a way to get to work and it's quicker than what you had last week, leave it in the comments below because I'm sure it will help the next person to understand how to get to work when you're dealing with construction and all this types of stuff. Tell me your versions of how you got to work. That's what I want to hear.